Hi, Roger Hutchins. Hi, Roger Hutchins. Roger Hutchins. Roger Hutchins. Your savvy vacation home specialist. Vacation home specialist. Vacation home specialist with the Jerry Barker Group here in Central Florida. What is a vacation home specialist? It's a real estate professional that helps buyers, either domestic or foreign national, find a home that's suitable for a second home. And in many cases, it's a home in a resort setting that they can rent out. Okay, so this is a practice vlog. Who knows, it might be my first vlog. So what you'll be witnessing this week is, the last couple weeks I had some clients in town, and so some of what you'll see this week is the properties that they wanted to see were not available, so I'll go in afterwards and capture video of the interior. And then I've got a couple of homes, or probably more than a few homes that my team and I have listed for sale that I like to cover, go in and have some YouTube videos so that we can send persons if they're interested. And what I'm going to do is take you along with me for the ride, so to speak, and so you can kind of see life in a week or life in a day of a vacation home specialist here in Central Florida. Today, this is I'm over at Seven Eagles right now in Reunion Resort, and so I just finished moments ago photographing a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath executive golf home, massive property. And then you'll probably see in this blog parts of me over at Retreat at Champions Gate. That's an 8-bedroom home that I've captured video of. And then you'll also see some smaller condo properties in addition, maybe some additional properties to that. I'll have little bits and clips, clips and pieces of video from each of those properties, and just hopefully can make it kind of interesting. So I'm going to take you along this week, see, maybe meet with some clients, see some of the homes I'm going to go in and have a look at, see if they are, good investments, bad investments. Sometimes I'll tell you what's going on as far as, if it's a good idea to own in that particular resort or not. A lot of times it's just going to depend on the owner. Number one, are they going to find or hire the right management company? That's a big part of this, because management companies, if they are, number one, it's an expense. You're paying them, and they have to do a very good job of looking after your property, maintaining it, as well as renting it out. So that's a part of it, a big part of being a successful vacation home owner. Many a times when someone comes to us looking for a vacation home, sometimes they confuse it with an investment. It is an investment, but if you are a solid, hardcore investor, usually a vacation home is, without special circumstances, usually a vacation home is not the answer for you. A vacation home, when you start talking about return on an investment, personal use is return on your investment. Having that, using a property anytime you want it to, because it's yours. So if you have the ability to travel here once for an extended vacation or holiday, great. Or if you have the ability and means to come here several times a year, whatever works for you. So having a personal use is the main return. And then, of course, if you own a property 4 or 5 years, hopefully you can sell it as well and cover all your costs and maybe make a profit. That's the ideal or idea, and it would be an ideal situation. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. We've seen it work both ways for people. So people that are looking to just basically, instead of putting their money in a bank and generating return on their investment, you're going to be more than likely more interested in a long-term rental property, and that's where you place a tenant there. They're going to pay their own electricity, water, cable, etc. You as the owner, you would pay your taxes and your homeowners association fees. The difference between that long-term investment or rental property versus a short-term, when you have a short-term, you basically have a hotel license, and you have to have all the services turned on. You know, when a person shows up here for holiday, they expect to have cable and the water and electricity. So you essentially are paying for the running cost of a second household. And so that's why a lot of people actually put their home in a rental program. Some people have the means that they don't need to do that, and fantastic. That means no one's using your stuff. But some people have to have the home in a management program to cover some of their annual cost, if not all of them. And so that's the idea. If you can break even, fantastic, you're a rock star. Even if you're out of $1,000 or $2,000 a year or whatever, but you're on holiday here for 4 or 6 weeks out of the year, more than likely it would cost you more to stay here, you know, if you are renting a hotel. And of course, the accommodations aren't going to be as nice as your own property, where you've got your own stuff, your own kitchen, your own television, your own linens, and so on. Today is November 21st. It's a Monday. It's a beautiful winter's day here in Central Florida. I'm just outside of Regal Palms Resort. I've got a busy day today. I just met with one of my sellers. I've got his property listed in this resort, Regal Palms, and just going over, you know, some of the ins and outs with selling his property here and some of the challenges that we're facing, being world economy as well as time of year. Okay, so I'm at Avalon Park. It's still Monday the 21st. This is the end of my day. It's a 5 o'clock meeting, and this is townhomes at Avalon Park, and I'm going to be meeting with Juan and Mariana, as well as a builder or supervisor that's going to walk through us. It's going to be one of these interior units here. I think it's that one right there. It's a 3-story townhome, and so basically they've gone through the design process, and now what we're going to do is go through the framing, and they are going to indicate where they want things like outlets, switches, and things like that as part of the pre-walkthrough drywall. So I'm at Highgrove today, and this is a really good day. These folks bought this house from me here, 16604 Caribbean Breeze Way, and it's been about 1.5 years since they purchased it, and they've upgraded it, furnished it, and decorated it the way they want it to be. So today, as part of my services, what I like to do is after my buyers have come in and upgraded the home, done all the work, turned it into their vacation home, what I like to do is I come in and photograph it and capture video of it, and then I give that to them. It's no charge whatsoever. It's part of my service, and then that is to help them market their home and hopefully give them a nice jump start to the rental market and in the short-term rental, as well as on their website or with their property management. It's Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving, an American holiday. Usually it's a great 4-day holiday weekend that people look forward to. On Thursday we just eat entirely too much, and then Friday we're kind of well, like I am today. I don't think I could eat for a couple more days. You could be anywhere watching anything. There's millions of videos out there, and here you are watching this video today. And I wanted to take a moment to say thanks to you for watching my very first video blog pertaining to Florida properties. The blog itself, I want to do one weekly. It's going to revolve around Florida properties, but not just Florida properties. Information pertaining to Florida, theme parks, things that you could do here in addition to the theme parks, such as beaches, springs, you name it. There's so much to do here, so I could do video blogs, weekly video blogs for years to come. In the comment section, leave me some feedback with questions that if you're someone interested in purchasing property, send me questions, things about the process. So speaking of information, I wanted to share this with you. You see this little thing here? This is a volcano water slide. This is, we are on Turkey Lake Road here in the backside of Universal Studios, where their more recent hotels are at that they've built. They've gotten into it. Disney does it, why not Universal? Next thing you know, SeaWorld's going to do it. But Universal purchased Wet n Wild Water Park, which is located that way on International Drive, which is another big hub for tourism. The water park, Wet n Wild, has been there for years, ever since I was a kid, and it's going to be really odd to have it not there. But they bought that land and they're going to tear that down and build something else, more than likely. And here they're building a new water park. That's the volcano, and they have it's going to be, of course, multiple water slides. You can see there in the background. I'm at a little strip plaza just across the road here on Turkey Lake. Weekly vlogs. If you guys would, please subscribe, leave some comments, email me, whatever you want to do. And I thank you for your time and for watching my very first video blog. And I look forward to seeing you next time right here in sunny Florida. Take care and have a great week.